Sit down, please. Thank you. Sit. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Please come in, like and share. I know I'm a bit early today, but due to personal commitments, I have to do it a bit early. Please, as you come in, like and share the video. Welcome, guys. Please like as you come in and share. share, because we are like half an hour early, please. Welcome. Please come in, like and share. Juicy! My juiciest sis of them all! Welcome, sis. I've missed you so much. Oh my God. I've missed you so much. Let me put you managing admin. The girl with the vibes. Welcome, Sister Lee. I see you. Love your name. Welcome. Please come in, guys. Like, share, invite. I'm half an hour early. How is everybody doing? Happy New Week. Love you, sis. Please share. Hey, Pop Russia bomb! Oh, the Pope in the building. Welcome, darling. I see you. Thank you so much for coming. My mama for life. Love you, mama. Please, as you come in, like and share as you come in. We're half an hour early, but I had to do it because I have other commitments. Please come in, like and share. Oh, I'm so happy the people I'm seeing coming in. Please like, share, invite more people. Maps TV. Oh, my darling baby sis. Welcome, darling. I see you. Thanks for coming. Hope the princess is doing great. Please, as you come in, like and share. Invite all your village people. Wake up your ancestors. Please like and share. Let's talk. Emotions are heightened. Let's talk, please. Let's talk. Welcome, everybody. Oh, I'm glad to hear she's doing good, sis. Thank you. Please, as you come in, like and share. Invite more people to come in. Let's have a quick chat. Oh, my backbone is here, Dr. Goretta. Oh, welcome, sis. I've missed you all so much. So much. Oh, asking for a friend, my auntie, the one and only auntie dearest of mine. Welcome, auntie. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you all so much. Everybody's actually here now, like means the world to me. Like seriously, every single one of you. Thank you all so much for sticking by me up to this point. I can't appreciate you guys enough. Thank you all so much. Please, as you come in, like the video and share the video. Yes, my love. Drink your juice. Drink your juice. Drink your juice. Okay. Do you want an apple? You have an apple, or do you want ice cream? Ice cream? Okay. Sorry, guys. Just a minute. Let me get some ice cream for the co-host. You and ice cream. Gosh, gosh. That's if you haven't finished it. You're so lucky, this one. You are one lucky young girl. You are one lucky young girl. Hey. Need to put your beep on. Don't make a mess, okay? Show me. Good girl. Please like and share, like and share, like and share, like and share as you come in. I'm just so happy I have like pioneers of this channel right here. So when I'm talking today, people can understand where I'm coming from. So please like and share. So thanks to everybody for coming. Thank you all so much for the returning subscribers. I'm Bella as always. Thank you for everybody that has stuck with me up to this point. Oh, cruise control, my learned colleague. Welcome, darling. I see you. Just Base, my darling big sis, my beloved big sis. Welcome. Big Siri, my namesake. Welcome, sis. I see you. I see you. Please, as you come in, like and share. So I really want to appreciate you all for sticking by me up to this point. I appreciate you. Queen Atkins Diamond, my sis with high standards. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And for all the new subscribers who have joined us recently, I thank you all so much. For the past couple of days, we've had a few people join us. So I appreciate you all so much. Please continue to like and share. Talk about the channel. Let's grow and impact our community together. I appreciate you all so very much. So today we're going to be talking about community spirit and forgiveness. And we all know what has been happening in our community. I mean, the past few days have been hell. They have been hell, okay? If you are somebody with a conscience and you say you are not emotionally drained, then I do not understand the kind of human being that you really are. Because the past couple of days have been so difficult on any person who truly cares for this community. It has been. And me included in it, okay? I really want to I want to think about my journey so far in this community and what's happening now and how we can move forward. Why the things that are happening in our community are happening. Sophia James, welcome, Dalisis. I see you. Happy New Week. Why are we facing the things we are facing today in our community, and how we can behave maturely to move past this and be better people. And be better people. That's what this show is all about. That's what this show is all about. Now, let me start from my journey, how I started and how I found myself in this community, and most importantly, where I am at the moment in this community. Now, when I joined YouTube, I didn't know anybody. I didn't know anybody when I joined YouTube. But then I stumbled on Minister Mrs. Bridget Benjamin's platform. And when I reached out to her, I introduced myself to her, and I told her I was a new YouTuber. She was quite pleased. She was very welcoming. She welcomed me. Rita, oh, welcome, Daddy sis. I see you. Please, as you come in, like and share, please. She welcomed me, and I used to watch her talk about other YouTubers, and when she mentioned a YouTuber, I make sure I go there and see what this YouTuber is all about and subscribe and support this channel. Miss Kim! Miss Kim, here you are, my Miss Kim. Hold on, darling. Your jacket. Miss Kim. Guys, Miss Kim is one of the sweetest people I've had the opportunity to meet. Not too long ago, Miss Kim called me to say, Bella, what's happening to me? I cannot delete the horrible comments. I'm trying to delete the horrible comments in your section, on your platform, but I can't. I said to her, oh, my darling sis, don't you worry. It's good sometimes we leave those nasty comments when people come to attack you, so that tomorrow people realize know who actually came after you and who is the baddie. Sometimes it's important. So like I was saying, so as long as Minister Mrs. Bridget Benjamin would introduce somebody into the channel on her platform, I will go there, look up this person, reach out to them and introduce myself. And in that light, I introduced myself to the likes of Hotbox, to the Professor General Overseer, to Dopez Sierra. I don't know if I introduced myself. Yeah, I did. Lady B, Villa Mama, International Boss Lady. Who else did I introduce myself to? I introduced myself to quite a few YouTubers, and they were so welcoming. They were all very welcoming. I was there on their platform, supporting them, promoting them, and they were likewise giving that in return, talking about my channel, and that's a community spirit that I admire so much. I thought, wow, this is really good. Okay, these people are friendly, they are welcoming, and I felt at home. And that's why I settled where I settled. Anybody, I mean, in the days of our forefathers, if they were traveling and they got to an area and they felt welcome, they settled there and stayed there and raised their families. If they didn't feel welcome, they will move on to the next land. And that's how people lived their lives back in the days. And it was just exactly the same feeling I had when I joined, this group or this community that I am with at the moment, that I've always been with. And for the people who know me or who have known me since day one, you can all agree that I have been with the people I have been with since day one. I haven't changed. Some of them we had disagreement, but we made up, and that's how human beings should live. Now, as far as I can remember, while I've been with you all, we are enjoying ourselves, learning and trying to make our community a better place. Oh, thank you, Muma. Thank you so much. Thank you. You are as well, Muma. Honestly, you are. You are as well. Now, as far as I can remember, okay, ever since I've been with you all, in this community, this beautiful community, amongst ourselves, I want to believe that we have had two major squabbles amongst ourselves. We've had two major squabbles amongst ourselves. And I'm one of those persons that when I'm among people, I love to see them happy. I love to see people make fun, crack jokes. I love to see people encourage others, motivate others. I love to see people build each other up, encourage each other. That's just how I am. And things like this can only happen if we are living in harmony. And that's why when there's like a discord or disunity amongst ourselves, or any group of people that I find myself with, I try my best to make sure that I do something on my part to bring people together. I do everything in my power with the little resources that I have to bring these people closer. That's my nature, and I cannot change that. That's just me. Sometimes people will think, oh, maybe it's unsolicited, and I don't mind if somebody says to me, oh, your help or your advice is unsolicited, and then I'm going to back off. That's just me. But I will give you what I have until I feel unwelcome. Then I can have, make a step back. Now, if I remember carefully, the first major issue that we had okay, that I came in, I stepped in to see what we can do, was when we had the big fives and the Professor General Overseer disagreeing on certain aspects. Now, I loved these ladies so much. Okay, I loved each and every one of them. I took them as sisters, and they still are sisters, to be honest with you. Now, when this happened, I was heartbroken, because how do you begin to choose among the sisters that you love? How do you begin to, make one an outcast and bring the other one closer when they haven't really done anything to you? In order to avoid that, I had to do what I had to do to try and see if we can bring these people together. And I remember I did a show on this platform. The show is still there for those of you who were not here by at that time. And I had all of these beautiful sisters of mine on a poster. And I sat back and I thought about the beautiful things, the things I love about them. Ama TV, my beautiful and selfless sis, welcome. Thank you so much for joining, darling sis. I see you. Happy New Week. I thought about all the beautiful things, the strengths that all of these women possess, and how these different strengths and uniqueness of theirs made our community so beautiful. And I thought, oh my God, we cannot allow this happen. We have to bring them back together. And so I did the show. I did that show. I begged on them. I told them how much I love them, and so they can see the different sides of each other and appreciate one another and put their differences aside and come together so that we can live as a happy family again. I did that, but unfortunately, for the first time again, my efforts were fruitless, and I was really heartbroken. But that didn't stop me from supporting each one of them. I went everywhere. I supported. Some people were very angry. Some people were upset while I was going to Brenda's show. Some people were upset. God's love. Welcome, beautiful sis. Thank you so much for coming. Bless you, darling. What are you doing? Oh, yo. Sorry, guys. Just a minute. That was a quick. My God, you devoured the ice cream, miss. Oh my goodness. It took you 1 second to eat your ice cream. Yes. I know. Did you enjoy your ice cream? You didn't give mommy any bit of it. How terrible. How terrible you didn't share with mommy. You didn't even ask mommy if she wanted some. Good girl. Thank you. Well done. Well done, my love. Okay. Good girl. Right. Sorry, guys. Log in with the baby, the co-host. You have to mind audio accommodated. Please, as you come in, like and share. As you come in, like and share. It's my Auntie Titi here. Auntie Titi! Oh my God, my Auntie Titi is here. My sweetest Auntie Titi. Welcome, darling. I see you. Thank you so much for coming. Now, I remember that show was fruitless, but I had to continue supporting my sisters. Treaty! Welcome, darling sisterly. I see you. Please come in, like and share. I kept supporting my fellow sisters. I supported Brenda. I supported all the big fives. I kept going because I have my personal reasons why I love each and every lady, each one of them. I had my personal reasons, and they didn't disprove me with that. So I carry on supporting them as normal. And then, of course, I had a misunderstanding with Brenda when it came to the court case of Minister and Mrs. Bridget Benjamin. That pulled me to the side. I had a step back, but then the General Overseer and myself, we came to an understanding. She apologized. Mariam Issa, welcome, Dali sis. I see she apologized, and we moved on. I accepted her apology, and we moved on. And ever since, it's been blissful. I've been enjoying my time going there. FBI Claras, my sweet big sis. I'm waiting. I am waiting. You know what? I'm waiting. Sit down, honey. Sit down, please. Can you sit down for me, please? Thank you. Sit down. Miss Ray, sit down, honey. Okay? Thank you. Good girl. Thank you so much, honey. And so, now this was all over. This was all over. And then came another big issue. We started seeing talks being thrown here, misunderstanding here, disrespect here, people talking against each other, infighting here and there, people trying to make peace, making calls, contacting each other. Bright to you, welcome, darling, I see you. Oh, beautiful Emma, my darling sis, welcome, darling, I see you. Happy New Week. Now, with the current infighting that's actually still happening, I did everything in my power, yet again, to bring people together. I did a show, and on that show, I almost did a 4-hour show. For those of you who watched me, I almost did a 4-hour show. I think it was probably just shy of maybe 20 minutes to add it up to 4 hours. I did that show, and the title was What's the Way Forward? And that show, Mom of 2 boys, my darling sis from another mother. I see you. Welcome, darling. Thank you so much for coming. I did that show. I invited every single vlogger that was involved with this matter. I invited everybody. Yet again, what happened? The community that we live in nowadays, certain platforms are regarded as the platform, while other platforms are regarded as the little platform. And unfortunately, I don't know, fortunately or unfortunately, it looks like my one is regarded as one of those little platforms. So people came. Those who truly wanted this peace, wanted unity amongst ourselves, came. And I think it's just one vlogger that was present. I think it was Minister Mrs. BJ Benjamin that was present on that show. And the whole idea was to try and bring every single vlogger to come together, express yourself, air out your grievances, and see how we can move. And even before the show, I'd reached out to Hotbox. I still have the text on my phone. I reached out to her on WhatsApp because I wanted to plead with her, because I used to see her as the most mature among all of them, among the sisters. So I reached out to her by text. I said, I would like us to talk. My whole intention was to see how I can, talk with her and get her to talk with her sisters and, let us come to a consensus and bring peace and stability in our midst. After all the show I did, and people called and people shared their opinion, especially those in the community. I'm having a caller. Hello, sis, I'm live. Do you want to? Okay. Yeah, you're live now, sis.
Good evening. I don't know what time you guys are.
Yes.
Those who are involved and watching this.
Yeah.
This is really serious.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's very. You guys don't know what others are going through behind the scenes, watching all of this drama going on the media space. This is wrong. This is really, really wrong, what is going on. All these people, all these parties are all involved. You guys are all involved, like Mado, the rest, and everybody. You guys are all involved. They were there under the show when she was insulting Mommy Bree. So people too were under this Mommy's Bree show when things were going on. All of these people are involved. Now, everybody now is now pointing fingers on just a particular person. This is wrong now. This is really wrong. People are hypocrites like this. Let's really be honest. All these women involved and the case and everything and all what is going on. Everybody, all these parties are involved in these things that is going on the social media. But Roberta was in her own show insulting people. These women were under those shows. Why are people claiming innocence on this issue?
My dear sister.
Everybody search your conscience. So because there is a God that is watching all of this. So
that's the purpose of this show today.
Girl has committed her own crime. There is a God, though. People should be careful what they are doing, though. They should not carry curses on this media space. People should not carry curses.
Exactly. Exactly.
Because you might be thinking, oh, I have sued, I have lawyers, I have done that, I have done this. There is a God, there is a supreme being who knows everything. These women were there. Even so-called this girl that they brought her news out there, she was also insulted by them. It is wrong what they did to her. People should search their conscience. This is all I'm saying. Yeah. People should search their conscience.
Every single person. You're absolutely right, sis. You're absolutely right.
Because some people will just go inside their prayer room and rabashaba on people's heads and God will answer. They don't even, if you claim you accuse somebody and you claim to be so innocent in the whole thing, someone will go inside her room and pray and God will answer. The person does not need to take you to court. So when somebody might decide to even go back to a juju house, as you're trying to point out, as you're trying to put her out there, as if you are the saint. Okay. I'm saying my own. These women were there when this girl in Dubai was insulting this lady, this woman in the UK. Insulting her. We're watching. I don't know these people from Jack, but we've been watching this thing from behind. All of these parties, all those girls, all of them, nobody is free.
That's the purpose.
So if I want to call those who are free in this thing, I will call them out. That's why I'm calling on this show.
I think all of us are guilty, sis, one way or the other. That's the whole purpose for the show. And we are going to talk about it.
They are trying to say they don't want to beg, they don't want to listen to anybody, they don't want to listen to any. Like seriously, when these girls were also insulting others, they were under no show. Come on, guys, let's be honest.
Yeah, it is sad. It's really, really sad. The situation we are facing now is so sad. I can't tell you a lie, sis. I can't.
How is this world so wicked like this? It's on this media space that I really saw the wickedness of human beings. Honestly.
We all have to try and see. We all have to try and see what we can do to remedy the situation and make our community do something different. We have to do something different.
They keep going round and round, saying this, saying that. Try. When all of us know that everybody in this thing is involved in one way or the other, this girl might even go to the jail as they so want. But is your conscience free? Judge yourself. Okay. People will carry curses. Their kids will carry generational curses. So I've said my own. My sister.
Thank you,
I keep praying for you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I keep praying for all of you. But if you stay there and think you're just so innocent and you know the atrocities that you've caused, fine, good for you. This guy can still go to the prison as they want. But I'm just saying, everybody that is involved in this thing, search your conscience. If you're really free indeed. If you're really free indeed. Because I know people that will go to Juju's houses, I know that are involved in this thing. Okay, I've said my own.
Oh my God. Thank you, sis. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh God. Dr. Open Eye, the mother. Oh, my darlingtons. Welcome, both of you. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Please, as you come in, like and share. Now, like I said, when the serious infighting started, I did everything in my power, everything possible to try and see if we can remedy the situation. But it didn't work. Yet again, I failed. And how do you think that makes me feel as a human being? How do you think it makes me feel as a fellow YouTuber who is, active in the community? What have you done? Don't lose it, man. Sorry, guys. Don't lose it, please. As a YouTuber who is active in the community, trying to build our community, trying to bring people together, trying to see, trying hard to see that we can grow as a people. But yet, people keep repelling and refusing and rejecting. you know, the little contributions that you have to say, you have to give. You know, the ocean wasn't formed by you know, a chunk of water at one point. No, little drops of water made the ocean. So every single person bringing your little contribution can, you know, change the situation on the face of your community. And I was doing my little bit, but of course, it was like the little voice in the wilderness. It was like a tiny, tiny voice in the wilderness. Tiny, tiny voice. But I thank the people who have stuck with me and believed in me and promoted the works of this channel, and those that have joined along the way. I thank you all so much. You guys kept giving me the courage to push, to keep going. Forget about how many people are watching you. It's what you're bringing. And every time, you know, the most beautiful thing that I've actually experienced on this channel is when people call to share their experiences. Proud Canopy and welcome, Alice. I see you. When people call to share their experience, sometimes I'm thinking, wow, Bella, this is actually, you know, your platform you're actually undermining is a platform that people feel comfortable to open up, to share their stories. And sometimes these are painful stories that they've never shared before. So I feel like all of us on this platform have, you know, in one way or another, contributed to the healing process of somebody, you know, on this platform. So I'm proud. I'm so proud of that. And these are the kind of things that, you know, keep motivating me, keep making me want to do more. It's starting to remember. Welcome, my darling sis. I see you. I did everything I could. What happened? What did I get in return? I got insults. I got called all sorts of names. People labeled me different names. The people I called my own. Tata Monono, welcome, darling sis. I see you. Thank you so much for coming. The people I called my own, they were the first to jump to call me all names, insulted me blue black. People I have never insulted. Maybe I've offended somebody, maybe with a statement I did, but I have never gone to directly insult or attack somebody. I have never done that. I may have addressed somebody who maybe came to attack me or said something about me, and I addressed it. Exactly, the mother. Exactly. I have never gone out there to attack anybody. I have never gone out there to say something damaging about somebody. Thank you, mom of two boys. Thank you so much. Yet, I have had all sorts of insults, called all types of names. I laugh over it because my coping mechanism or how I look at life is sometimes people are expressing their pain. People are expressing their pain. People are expressing their frustration. People are depressed. People are going through a lot. They're looking for an outlet, somebody to put it on. And I say, if I'm the one, if I'm the scapegoat, that this person who is so depressed or stressed or going through this tough time, if I'm the scapegoat to take it for them to feel some sort of relief, so be it. Siri, welcome, my darling Muma. Thank you so much for coming. So be it. I don't owe anybody anything. Nobody owes me anything. We all met on social media. Some of these profiles, yes, they are my relatives because some of them call my friends, my dearest friends, by name, their children, their husbands. They do. So I know these are people who know me from. I just kept being me. I kept doing my things. I kept, everything I do, I always say to myself, what will your family members say? What will your husband think if this should reach him? What will your mother-in-law think or say or feel if this should reach him? What will your mom, how will your child feel when they grow up to see things that you have done on the street? What's the footprint you're leaving in your community? I always ask myself that question. I always ask myself that question. Please, as you come in, like the video and share. I always ask myself that question. I always do. Every single time there is a problem, I'm one of those people, when there's a problem, I like solution. I like when people come to me, even when people come to me, if I'm working in a team and there's a problem, I love you to come with me with a solution. Now, even when people are trying so hard, to make amends, to bring peace, to bring unity amongst ourselves, there are certain persons who feel so happy to bathe in other people's pain. You shower in other people's pain. You find pleasure, you find delight in other people's demise. Yes. There are people like that. There are people like that. But me, I am proud to say I can call myself a peacemaker. I love to make peace, especially among people I call my own. I love to make peace. Anybody that has reached out to me in my inbox to talk about anything, they will attest with the responses I gave them. Even when they are at the most horrible state of mind, even when they want to go attack somebody, I try my best to calm them, to make them see reason. Even when I'm angry, when I'm very upset, when I'm disappointed, there are a few seniors on this platform that I reach out to and I express myself, because I know sometimes when you are angry, your judgment is clouded and then you can make the wrong choice or choices. So I seek help. I seek for advice. El Beauty Mama, welcome. And that's what we should be doing. A lot of the things that we have in our community happening are things that we could have squashed. We would have squashed. Now, there's something that happened in this community that I'm very disappointed. I want to talk about this. This is part of the community spirit, and we're going to go to the forgiveness part, which has to do with Dopez. Yvonne, welcome, darling. I see you. That's actually new. That's a new name. Welcome, Yvonne. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for coming, darling. Please remember to like and subscribe and turn on your notifications so whenever I'm live, you will not miss a thing. Now, something happened among two beautiful women that I love so much. Two amazing women. I'm saying this because I want to link it. I'm just trying to show how much my own little contribution that I've done to try and see, because it all boils down to my own frustration as to how things are spiraling out of control continuously. Why are things not getting better? That's where my frustration is coming from. Because some few individuals, beautiful Queen B, welcome, Daddy Sis, I see you. Some few individuals enjoy seeing people fight. And remember, the people who love to see people fight are the ones who commit the highest atrocities, because they want this disorganization to happen so that they can come in and do their damage so that no one can see who is causing the chaos. That's how those people operate. People who love chaos are dangerous. Stay away from people who enjoy chaotic situations. They are dangerous. People who have the spirit of confusion, they are dangerous. People who are indecisive, they are dangerous. Those kind of people I try and avoid. Now, Mommy Jax, Minister Mrs. Bridget Benjamin. These are two senior sisters or mothers that I respect and I admire. Vera's phenomenal. Welcome, darling sis. I see you. Thank you so much for coming. These are two women that I respect and I admire. And when I respect any senior person, I expect a lot from them. I look up to them. I want to see something from them that would, impact some positive growth in me. Hello, sis. Yeah. Yes. You want me to put you on the show? Okay. All right. You're on the show, sis.
Greetings to everybody in the house. I greet everybody.
Thanks for coming, sis.
Yes, I hope Sierra Dopez is under your show, seeing what is happening, because at this moment, all our concern is one person and one person alone.
Thank you.
Dopez.
Thank you.
In as much as Dopez has hurt so many people, our hearts bleeds. This is a young girl growing up. Dopez is a very good blogger, but she derails. If all it takes is for Dopez to bring out all the drones for her to get her freedom, please do it. The least we could do, or we can do right now, is to beg for those mothers, anybody, those children, anybody to forgive Dopez. But Dopez has the bulk of the work to do. Your so-called friend, your so-called friend, your so-called sisters, hypocrites, they are all for money. I read what Hotbox wrote on what she wrote this morning. Look, Mommy Bree said, this is all it takes for you to be free, is to bring out all the drones, bring them out. Even me, Mommy Bree, if I've once been anybody's drone, please bring it out for you to be free. Hot dogs, what you are trying to do, Dopez, please listen and listen good. Hot dogs, what you are trying to do, if you are protecting Dorothy Agbo, because if your so-called mothers that lavishes you with money all the time, so now their interest is all about money, not Dopez. Hot dogs, you don't care if Dopez goes to jail as long as Dorothy Agbo is giving you money. Now, my question is, are you for Dopez as a sister, as you once called it, big five sisters? If you fight one, you fight all, or are you for money? Tell me, Hotbox. Because in times when the sister cries, we don't care about money right now. We do not care about you and your so-called blackmailing money that they give you behind the back. We care about Dopez. Dopez. If all it takes for you to be free, to have your sanity, to sleep, to be out walking free, to take care of your daughter, Dopez, if all they want from you, for you to be free, is to bring out all the drugs, Dopez, even if it's from me, as you said, bring it out and get your sanity. Look, sometimes you sit and think about what we call friends. Dopez, these girls were never your friends. One, in your big five group, you were the one that people loved. Two, you are a good blogger.
There's a shower. Welcome, Mama.
Loved you like that. Hello?
Yes, sis. Carry on, sis.
Yes, Dopez, in your so-called big five group, one, people loved you the more. Two, you are a good blogger. Three, you have this free spirit that people loved you for nothing. Even though people love you, these girls, they are not for you. Dopez, they are not for you. Secondly, again, Hotbox, you said that Manny Jacks is paid for lawyer. Which lawyer? Is it the lawyer to appeal or a lawyer to do what? If the judgment has been passed for her to do what she wants to do, what lawyer is she paying for? To appeal the case or to do what? Tell me, Dopez has come on, went on her knees, put her hands up, cried. We saw Dopez like a living corpse. Put her hands up on her knees.
I said I've cried like a child. Snow White, welcome, my baby sis. Right? I've cried like a child.
Dopez cried. A whole Dopez with all that pride went on her knees in the whole world to see, cried and begged on her knees for just to be free, just so she could sleep. You are here talking about the stopping all drones because of what you are protecting Dorothy Agbo, because she's a big drone. Dopez, the ball is in your court. It's either for you to have your sanity or for you not to sleep forever in life. Mind you, you have a beautiful daughter. All dogs are all kids are all in Cameroon. With her so-called, I don't care. But she's in America. Going around, moving free. She's sleeping. You are not the one sleeping, Dopez. You are not sleeping. I was so ashamed When I read that nonsense you put out there, with a mouth full of tongue and spit.
It's okay, sis. Don't insult. It's okay.
You
It's
have
okay.
never
Don't
been
insult.
loved. We all can see right now that you have never been loved by these girls. Mama was so smart to pick up all the wrongs. Dopez.
Okay.
As much as you have hurt people, we are here begging for peace in your life. These people should forgive you. I am telling you again, we are not related. I've never seen you. You've never seen me. I'm telling you in my own heart, your pain is our pain. If all it takes for you to be free, Dopez, do it for your insanity. You don't know these girls from nowhere, from Adam, neither hot dogs or who are their group five. You don't know them. You have never seen them in your life. Dopez, all you have in this world left is your daughter. It's your daughter. Don't care about anybody. You are on a good foot, Dopez. Free your mind. Get some sleep. Beg these mothers. If any punishment they give you, Dopez, in court to do it.
Yeah.
There's nothing like that. Don't protect anybody. Even if it's Mommy Bridge, put it out there. Hot dogs. If Mommy Bridge was a drone, she said it. Put it out there. Mommy Bridge is not afraid of anything. She said it. Put it out there, hot box. All you are trying to do, you're putting the interest, but it gives you chicken money. Dopez, a word is sufficient for you right now. We don't know you, you don't know us, but we could see your pain. You are like a living corpse right now, Dopez. Somebody said you should stay in your house, don't go out. Look, no matter the kind of money you have, you don't have freedom, you don't have life. Freedom is the only thing that you need in your life, and good health. You don't have it right now. Your friends are there, blabbing. Dopez, I've said enough. Bye.
Thank you, sis. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Please, as you come in, Debunkers Parliament Muma, I see you. Thank you so much for joining. Please, as you come in, like and share the video, please. Now, I was talking about two great women, just two of the great women that I know on social media. Okay, I know quite a few, but the two I'm talking about now are the ones that are at loggerhead now, and these are people that I admire and I respect. Now, if you all know, Minister Mrs. Bridget Benjamin had done a show before, and there was a misunderstanding about the show. She talked about Mammy Jackson being her role model, and I think, and maybe other things that were happening in the back. They had this misunderstanding, this disagreement, and they, cut communication and cut that friendship that they had before. And then it all escalated when Minister Mrs. Bridget Benjamin did a show to talk about her husband's trip to the United States to grace Mammy Jack's occasion, husband's birthday. And that escalated. When that happened, you guys don't believe me or not, I was distraught. I was hurt. I was disappointed, because these are two women that I respect and I love so much. Juicy. Exactly. Thank you, Juicy. Tell them. Tell them. I'm a proud Pernambuco born girl. I remember. Okay. Careful, honey. When this happened, I need to remove that phone from there, because if you ring this phone, your dad will not be pleased with you and I. So I put this far away. Okay? I put this far, far away. Sorry, guys. Just a minute. You can do with all the mess, but don't ruin this. Otherwise, your dad is not going to be he's not going to be happy with you and I. Where we're going to go in the doghouse. Okay, careful, baby. Careful. That's enough. Okay? That's enough. Good girl. Play with that one. Please. No more, please. No more. That's enough. Sorry, guys. Drink. Is that okay now? Yum. Blanche Ingram, welcome, my baby sis. Thank you so much for joining. Now, Mrs. Bridget Benjamin did this show. Yes, sis Goretta, yes. Yes, I was born in Pernambuco. I lived in Pernambuco until I was about 8 years old. And then we moved back to Bamenda. Now, when that show happened, it made matters worse. It made matters worse because Mommy Jazz got very upset because she wasn't happy with some of the things that were stated on that show. And Minister Mrs. BJ Benjamin addressed her because a comment was dropped on a particular platform and with the Mommy Jack's account. So she addressed it and talked about the situation. Now this whole thing escalated thereon, and it was really nasty. What's happened? That's enough. That's enough. Sorry, guys. That's enough. No more. Okay? No more. Mama, stop. You're not gonna have any more. You won't have no more. Okay? There you go. That's enough there. Okay? Stay with that. Now, being the one who always loved to make peace and try to get people together, I was still fine because I have no problem with Mommy Jax. I've never had any problem with Minister Mrs. Bridget Benjamin. Mommy Jax, I still go under her posts. I still respect her. I still comment. I still like her videos and some of the posts she writes on her posts. And then I had a call from Mommy Jax. I'm saying this because of everything that's happening. I'm saying this now because of everything that's happening, because it's like people don't even know privacy no more. People do not know privacy no more. Come on, Ray, don't do that, please. Now I had a call from Mommy Jax. She called me. She said, Bella, this is what's happening. I'm disappointed with the show that Bridget did and this and that. I'm so disappointed. The thing I liked about her, she was very open to a conversation. She explained everything that happened. She explained her side of the story. We spoke at length. We spoke. And being the peacemaker that I am, I said to her, don't you worry. Don't you worry. I'll do everything in my power, because I love these two ladies. I'll do everything in my power to get you to talk with Minister Mrs. Bridget Benjamin, and whatever differences you guys have, you can squash it. I'm happy to be the middle person, okay, for a three-way call. And I did everything. I spoke with her and learned, and she accepted. She said, I'm open, Bella. I'm open for this conversation. And now, no, it's enough. Ray, stop it. Stop. Stop it. Not anymore. Now, sorry guys, let me pacify her, otherwise we will not be able to close. Ray, stop. Stop it. I've got to clean this. You made a big old mess. You've made a big old mess. Who's made a big old mess? Ray has made a big old mess. It's enough. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. It's okay, my love. It's okay. Eat your snack, okay? There you go. It's okay. Yes, eat your snack. Eat your snack. It's okay. Eat. Well done. Eat your snack. Now, I had a challenge. I had a difficult task. I had a difficult task to go back to Minister Mrs. Bridget Benjamin to convince her to do a three-way call. I mean, a difficult task. I went there. I spoke with her. I talked with her. I tried to explain myself. and plead with her. I said, you guys are people I love and admire. I would really love for you guys to bring peace, for peace to reign, for peace to be between you two. Because if you two are together, I bet the people around you are going to fall in line. So Minister Mrs. Bridget Benjamin, she was very hesitant. She was like, she didn't want to hear none of it. She did not want to hear anything, but I managed to convince her. And she said to me, Bella, give me some time. Perhaps tomorrow we'll talk. I'm happy to do the call, but not today, tomorrow. So I said, fine. That was me so happy, so pleased, so pleased. So, and I went back to Mommy Jax, her inbox. I said to her, Mama, I'm so happy. She's agreed to talk to us. And this is the situation. Only for me, the following day to go to work. On my way back, I get a call from Minister Mrs. Bridget Benjamin. She was screaming over the phone. She was saying to me, Bella, my husband's voice note is out. My husband's voice note is out. The conversation that he had with Mommy Jax, they've released it, is out. I was like, no, it can't be. She was screaming. I was shaking. I was like, no, this cannot be true. This can't be true. This is not true. I said to her, leave it with me. I'm going to go and talk with Mommy Jax and find out if this is actually true. If this is actually true. So I went straight to Mommy Jax in panicking mode. I was like, Mama, please. I just got a distress call from Mommy Bree to say, this is what's happened. Is that true? And she said to me, no, that's not true. There's no voice note. Nothing has happened like that. There's no voice note. And I said, phew, because I'd already discussed with her. I was like, no, anything to do with voice note, I don't want to be part of it. I don't record anybody, whoever you call me. I don't record it. I don't keep it for whatever reason. I know I used to talk with a few YouTubers, well, not few YouTubers, a YouTuber before, and she used to say to me, sis, are you recording me? Sis, are you recording me? And I said, please don't ever ask me that, because in fact, it's an insult to my person if you say so. So when Mama Jackson and I, we spoke and we talked about this recording thing. So then when I asked her and she said no, I was like, phew, I felt so much relief. But I went back to Mommy Bree. I said to her, there's no voice note. Mama Jax has told me that there's no voice note. She was screaming, Bella, I'm not going to have this three-way call again. I'm telling you, my husband's voice is out there. So needless to say, that was the end of the three-way call that I was trying so much, so hard to bring these two women that I love together. Now, you know what? I finally found out today. Mama Jax just said that recording was done by Auntie Namsboa. Auntie Namsboa, why? Why? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? The actions that some of us do, we don't know the consequences that it has. Why would you record Uncle Ben and send it out? Even without the knowledge of Mama Jax, why would a dear friend do that? I had so much respect for you, Auntie Nams. Why would you do it? Just babes, Proud Canopian, I'm going by what Mommy Jax said. That Auntie Namsboa recorded a conversation that she was having with Uncle Ben. That was me trying my utmost best to bring these women together. And what was happening? Someone is making matters worse. Is it because we enjoy seeing people fight? Is it because we enjoy seeing people fight? If we call ourselves mothers, if we call ourselves aunties, if we want to be called role models, is that the way we want to lead our community? Is that the way we want to lead the younger ones? Somebody said that. Fear 237 said Namsboa said it herself. Auntie says, how can it be Nam's Boa when she was the one talking to DJ? She said she had her phone on hands-free. Nam's Boa was sitting there and recording the conversation she was having with Uncle Ben. And if you truly love a friend, she's trying to make amends. Why would you do that? And the reason why I'm even pissed about this whole voice note situation, the reason why I'm even pissed about this whole voice note situation is the fact that while I was there trying to bring peace and unity among these women, I woke up the next day to Hotbox vlogging. Hotbox vlogged and said, I took the voice note, the supposed voice note, and sent it to mommy asking for a friend. Me who had no idea that there was a voice note. Then how did I then take it and send it to one woman in an island and also share it with mommy asking for a friend? Who says such a lie? Who comes up with such a story? When I heard that, when Hotbox said that, I was like, what? What the heck? How can I even talk about a voice note with mommy asking for a friend when I have no idea about if the voice note actually exists or not? I haven't heard any voice note. I rushed straight to Mama Jax. I said to her, what is going on here? I've just been to your inbox to find out what is happening. Hello, sis. Yeah. Okay, just a minute. Yeah. Yes, your life, sis. Go on.
Okay, if it is that, if they are saying that, if Mami Jack is saying that while she was talking to DJ, Namba was recording, so she knew about the recording. If she actually said that Namba was recording,
yeah,
so she knew about it.
She said she didn't know Namsboa was recording. So I don't know if she only found out when Namsboa has sent it out or when.
So what are the bloggers?
So it must be Auntie Namsboa who sent it to the bloggers.
These women, please respect her age. Mommy, as a friend, you have been saying this. These women, Atlanta's mother, you are devil. Shit in wolf clothing. But they are watching from behind.
Okay, sis. Okay, thank you. Letting go. Well, welcome, Dali, sis. I see you. Proud. Proud Canopian says deep bella no street. Proud Canopian says the thing about me is when you need to give me every reason to doubt you. I need to catch you with every evidence. If Mami Jax is saying to me it's Namsboa, I want to believe it's Namsboa. And the reason I'm saying is the anti-Namsboa, I want to ask her what were her motives for sending out hello, Auntie? Auntie? Oh, Auntie, hold on. Wait, let me put you live. Wait. Hello, Auntie?
Hello, I greet everybody.
Yes, Auntie.
I'm coming to watch a family-friendly show based on your title, and this is crazy. They always look for a reason to bring me into their mess. They create their mess, be it from Canada to England to Maryland, and then they always look for a way to bring me inside, because that is the only way they can spice it up. They're crazy, very crazy. First of all, if she told you that there was no VNs, right?
Yes.
She told you that there was no VNs.
Yes.
So how come? How did you get it to send it to me? Because she didn't give it to you.
No. That's the thing I'm thinking. How would I have gotten hold of it? It means that somebody has been distributing it and it fell in my hands.
So that voice that I heard, because she was crying. So that voice that she was crying to DJ. She wanted to say that she was crying with Namsboa sitting by her side. This woman are con artists. Yeah. This is criminal offense. So it is that she was crying. baby. So you orchestrated, planned it. You make that. And first of all, why, Nams? Have I not been warning you, Nams? Have I not been warning you on my shows that you are trading with the devil? Why would she even come on the air and throw her in the air like this? You understand? Why would she do that? That's your best pal. You use her account to do messy stuff. She goes to bury her father. You use her account to insult people. She goes to bury her aunt. You use her account. And you know, I was the one who caught it. That it's her using that account, because I knew where she was at the time. That if there's no way you're burying your father on the graveyard and you're in the internet insulting people. You'll be using it, not even caring about her, that it's going to expose her. What would her family think if anything comes out? She's in the burial ground and it's in the internet at the same time. And then now you just come and throw her out like this. I would really love to know. Did she tell Nams that I'm going to call this show today and I'm going to throw you outside there like that? Like, who does that? Who does that? That's supposed to be your bestie. What's the benefit? And is she saying that she never knew that she was taping?
What I'm even
The reason why I know that she never knew, because that tape was out less than 12 hours.
Jesus.
So it's not like I didn't know and she pretended. So before she left that place, you put shared the tape, both of you. And that is why that tape went viral, because some people were sharing it on two sides now. I mean, this is just really ridiculous. But then they have to bring me in the mix that you said to me.
Yeah, that's why I'm upset. That's what I'm upset.
I try so much to avoid you. Keep my name out of your mouth there. Just I try so hard to avoid you. Because to me, you are non-entity, you are nobody.
Yeah, because I don't know if Auntie Nams was sent me the voice note. Because why would Hot Boss be vlogging that I sent you the voice note till date? I don't have no voice note. I have not heard no voice note.
I just put it out there to be relevant. If you don't have content, put that camera off and go home. But I still blame all these people that are going to watch them. Because this is the high time in this community to see who the real bloggers are. People are tired of all this recycled garbage that they call fake news, recycling all over the place, telling lies on people. Anyway, thank you. I'm on that show.
All right, Auntie. I don't even know the content of this voice note till date. I don't even know what is in it. Talk less of sharing it to anybody. That's just to tell you how innocent people can die on this street. Innocent people are dying in this community. People are being accused falsely. I'm struggling to make amends. I'm being dragged to be the distributor of a voice note that I know nothing about. How do mature women, how do we mature women find it difficult to resolve our differences? Why do we find it so difficult to make, to discuss, come to a table and trash our differences? Why do we find it so difficult? I find it so frustrating. As a younger sister, I find it frustrating. I find it frustrating. I find it difficult. I find it hard to understand why people want to enjoy others fighting, cutting each other's throat. Very embarrassing, just babes. Very embarrassing. I find it so embarrassing. When you're trying your little best to see what you can do to bring the people that you love together, you become a casualty. You become a casualty. You become a casualty. So this whole thing that is escalating up between Mommy Jax and Mommy Bree, I blame Nams Boa. I blame you, Auntie Nams. I blame you for it. Because maybe, just maybe, if the voice note did not go out there, allegedly sent by you out there, we would have probably had a conversation, a three-way call, and trashed this out. And trash it out. Exactly. How do we resolve our problems before? How did we resolve problems before? Even our parents back in the days, if there was a serious problem, they didn't go out in the market square and fight and naked themselves. They didn't do that. They had a meeting, they called the elders, they sat in closed doors and trashed their problems. Why must we always want to bring our dirty linen and air it in public for the whole world to see? I'm so disappointed by my seniors. I'm so disappointed by my seniors. I'm so disappointed. Now I come now to the part of Dopez. I come now to the part of Dopez. We all see what's happened to Dopez, or what is happening to her. When I saw Dopez cry, I broke down in pain because I love that young girl. I love her. I love that young girl. I remember when this whole thing started and I called her, and at some point I begged her to slow down. I even called her to apologize. Mommy asked my friend at some point. I begged her to stop accusing Yvette Mokom of being BF10. But I got insults and bashing, especially from her followers. I'm not bringing this like as if I'm holding grudges against her. I forgave her. I forgive her. I have literally, my heart is light. I forgave her. I forgave her as soon as she asked for apology. I forgave her. I've moved on. I hold nothing against her. But you see, everything that is happening to Dopez, everything that's happening to this young girl, we cannot put it all on her. No. You can't. We can't. We all have a part to play in it. We all have a part to play in it. Me included. Me included. As long as you have been under her platform, you've watched her, you've encouraged her, you've super chatted her, you are part of the problem. There's no sugarcoating. Nobody can escape this. The sad thing is, she was the face. She was just the face. Every single person that has been under her platform, you're just as guilty. You are just as guilty. Now, what can make you stand out or even looked at slightly differently from the other person is when you realize at one point that it was going left. Did you say something? Did you stand up and say something? I know a few persons did, and they became scapegoats. They were bashed on. They were called all sorts of names. They were humiliated by profiles from hell. Profiles who are probably depressed in their own little corners and want to bring everybody in their dark depression. Continue to cheer this young girl into the grave. Sit down properly, please. Sit, please. Sit, please. What happened there? Oh, there you go. Sit properly, please. Thank you. Careful, careful. It's okay. It's okay. You want to take your shoes? Sorry, guys. Take off shoes. Good girl. to cheering her, giving her the, fueling her to keep marching fire, marching fire, marching fire. And the people were trying to call out to say, stop, 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 became their target. Became their target. And now she's in the situation that she is in. Some of those people have disappeared. I don't even see some of those profiles anymore. Some of them have left it. They have left it into the bushes. Nobody knows where they are. And then, as if the pain for Dopez is not enough. Oh God. Oh my God. She comes out to apologize. This young girl comes out apologizing, crying and asking for forgiveness. She begged for forgiveness from the community. She begged for forgiveness from some of the women and dads or families that she's offended or insulted. She decided to pick a platform by choice, because I saw her comments. She chose to go to the Professor General Overseer to tender her apology. Now, why should it be an issue wherever she so chooses to go and tender an apology? Why should it be a problem? If the people who are actually taking her to court, who've taken her to court and putting all these charges on her, if they say, okay, we want you to go to your platform or this platform to tender an apology, then that's different. But if we say we love her and she is in this desperate situation and she's looking for the most comfortable platform to go and air her mind, to go and, render this apology, who are we to judge? Who are we to judge? Perhaps she understands the relationship that she has with the Professor General Overseer. She understands it. And if you love her, if you claim to be her sister, if you claim to be her mother, if you claim to be her brother, if you claim to be her most cherished follower, follow her, go with it, support her, because she needs that emotional support. She needs that emotional reassurance. This is when people come together to support her. It's not about who has the biggest platform or who has the biggest connection with her to give her that voice to come out and tender her apology. It's not about that. It's about what works for her right now. Boss Baby TV, welcome, my darling sis. Welcome, darling. It's about that. It's not about where she goes to render the apology. I hear people trying to qualify this poor girl's apology. How can you say you love somebody and you want to qualify an apology that she renders to the community? You don't come out and say, Dopez is not apologizing to the community. She's apologizing to the innocent people. Hot Pepper, welcome. She's apologizing to just to the innocent people that she hurt. You don't say that. Not at this point in time. Not at this point in time. That girl is like, if she could lie prostrate, she would have laid prostrate on the floor to beg for forgiveness from the whole world. She would have. She would have. You want to claim to love her? You're rather making things worse for her. Reduce your volume. Reduce your volume, baby, please. Can you reduce your volume? Sorry, guys. Can you take it down a little bit? That's better. Thank you. Oh, God. I've never been so drained emotionally. No, don't do that. Stop it. Yes, no, that's enough. I've never been so mentally drained for a long time. You know when you watch or read things and you're literally biting your fingers? Can you stop putting the volume up, please? Turn it down, please. Turn it down, please. Thank you. You don't have to turn it all down, darling, okay? Thank you. Thank you very much. Big sister Jennifer, welcome. Thank you so much. You can't do that. You can't. We cannot do it. If you love her, you don't go out to qualify her apology. You don't do it. You don't do it. Yeah. Tracy, God forbid. God forbid. I'm telling you, just babes, come and take your granddaughter away. You don't say that. You do not. She apologized to the whole community. She apologized to some YouTubers that she insulted for no reason. Myself in particular, I've never done anything to her but love her, admire her, promote her. You know, I've never done that. I've never done anything to upset her. She knows it. So when you come out, or people come out and say things like that, you're provoking situation. Everybody, we are trying our best to beg, to plead. I see, people doing everything they can to try and, make pleas with these people who are actually levying these charges on her to see what we can do. Yet, you have others dragging it backwards, taking it 10 steps backwards. Too much over-sabi sometimes is a disease. Sometimes it's a disease. Like they say, a wise man speaks when he has something to say. And only fools speak when they want to say something. Only fools speak when they want to say something. You don't just talk because you want to feel, you want to belong, you want to feel included, you want to feel heard, you want to feel seen, but then you're bringing more damage on a sister, on a friend. You don't do that. You don't do it. You do not do it. This girl's situation, Dopez's situation, is not about who is winning, who is losing. It's not about that. It's not about who is winning, who is losing. People, you must not use this young girl as a bargaining chip. You cannot use this young girl as a bargaining chip. Whew, I need to really calm down. Queen Bridget, welcome, darling sis. I need to catch my breath. Whew. Ay, ay, ay. We can't. This is not the time where people want to use politics. is not a time for people to use politics to want to play mind games. If you truly love Dopez, this is a time for anybody who loves Dopez to drop their weapon. Put your ego aside. Put your differences, bury your hatchet. Come together and see what you can do to help this situation, help this girl. It's not a time of pointing fingers, or you're being manipulative, or you're being this, or you're being that. Reach out. Sister, what can we do? Mother, what can we do? What is funny? This is what I find very funny. What happened, honey? What happened? Sorry, guys, 1 minute. What did you lose? You lost something? Your nose is running. Sorry, honey. Sorry. Let me blow. 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 Good girl. Thank you. It's okay. It's okay, man. It's okay. You want this one? Oops. Uh-oh. It's okay. It's okay. Should I open it? I'll open it. Thank you. Okay, it's okay. It's okay then. It's okay. It's okay. I don't go, Lily. Welcome, Danny Big Sis. I see you. What I find funny in this whole situation is that the same reason why Dopez is down and people who claim to love her, are doing the same thing. How do you want to show the world that your CEO is remorseful? How do you want to show the world that your daughter is remorseful? How do you want to show the world that your sister is remorseful? But you are going around insulting people, even insulting the people bringing charges against her. Who is stupid? Who is stupid? Oh my God. Oh my God. Lulu, welcome. Who is stupid? You want to show the world that you've changed. This whole thing is not just about Dopez. It's about us, everybody, respecting individuals, respecting mothers, respecting fathers, respecting sisters, respecting family members, respecting the sick. Do your little bit. And my advice to people on this street, my advice, do not follow the crowd. Oh God. Let me tell you guys something. Somebody screenshot a comment that somebody I used to respect a lot back in the days. The person used to be on my platform. This person wrote a comment and said, my head is stuck under mommy asking for a friend's legs. So much so that I cannot reason. I cannot use my brain to reason. I laughed. I laughed. I had to laugh because I'm one of those people that I have my conviction. I have my own principles that I believe in. So it does not matter if somebody's not going there. If I'm with you and you don't want to be here, but I have no issue being there, you cannot force me not to be there. If you know what I mean. Let me quote an example. If you guys remember when Auntie Constance used to come to my show, Auntie Constance and a lot of vloggers did not get along. But that was Auntie Constance. She came to my show. I had no problem with her. She used to come here. I used to stop people from insulting her. Do not insult her. Respect her. That was me. You cannot force me not to welcome her. I used to go to her show. People were not happy, but that's me. You need to do what fits with your principles and values. What suits you? What makes you happy? What makes you happy? Don't just go with the crowd, especially a crowd that's under a fake profile you know nothing about. The only thing that connects you and the fake profile is their profile name. They can decide to change or delete their account. You don't know where they live. You don't know who they are. And that's it. And when you find yourself in trouble, you will be stuck alone. No one around you. No one around you. Now, it's all good for everybody, for us to plead on Dopez's behalf. It's a good thing. We all plead on Dopez's behalf. Have we forgotten to plead on our behalves? If you are a caution vlogger, you have been cautioning people. When you're pleading on Dopez's behalf, do you forget to plead on your behalf as well? It's a question I want to ask. If you are a kosher blogger, when you're pleading on behalf of Dopez, do you remember? Do you actually think of pleading on your behalf? Because from every indication, it's like Dopez is not the only one who is going to be facing this situation that she's facing. It's like many more people will be facing this problem. I remember I did a show about blackmail. And I said drones. I said drones. You're using bloggers and vloggers to fight your battles. When the time will come, the hunter will become the hunted. Increase his own voice, the panicking moment. And the moment panicking is now. The moment panicking, I don't know how they call Miss Kim, how do you say panicking moment in French? It's now. It's now. It's now. I watched Metro Mado's show on Facebook. I watched her show and I was touched. I was so touched because... Oh, sit down, please. Sit down, honey. Sit down, please. I'm almost done, okay? Sit down, please. Do you want this? I said to them, the drones that are there, all of you, the drones, your moment will come. Your time will come. You think you're tormenting people? Your time will come where you have to pay double the price. Moment Egraph. Thank you, Lulu. Thank you, Lulu. Moment Egraph. That's what Lulu said. I don't know if it's correct, oh. I said the drones are shitting and pissing their pants. as we speak. The drones are shitting and pissing their pants. Now, I watched Metro Mado's show on Facebook. I was touched. Okay, because I mean, she mentioned certain things. She said names, profiles that she's never seen have come in to plead. I've gone in there. I've never been friends with Dr. Mommy Eli Gasa. I've never been friends with her. I've never been to her page, but I had to look for her. I had to send her a paragraph begging, pleading on behalf of Dopez. I've never talked with this woman. I've never gone to her page, but I had to do it. I had to introduce myself, and I had to apologize for the intrusion into her private space. I had to apologize because, I mean, you don't just get up and get into people's inboxes and start writing. I had to introduce myself and write whatever I had to write to plead. And I had my intention to call my baby sister, boss baby, Blinks. Please, my darling, if you see my call coming, please do not reject it. I beg of you. Please. When I watched Metro Mado speak, I could see the heart of a mother. I could see an understanding mother. I could see a mother that is hurt. I could see a mother who just all she wants is the best for a young girl. And that video she did gave me hope. That video she did gave me hope, because imagine us, we are all here, we are begging, we are talking, pleading, going on our knees, crying here and there. We don't know their reaction. I know Beautiful Universe wrote yesterday on that Mommy Breeze show that Mommy Eli Gasa is not going to talk to anybody until she's consulted with she's had a consultation with her legal advisors, which is understandable. But when Metro Mado spoke, I saw hope. She said in that video, she said, Dopez, I would eventually forgive you. Who am I not to forgive you? I will forgive you. I will forgive you. Our initial intention was to bring you back to your senses, to give you a rude awakening. But you didn't, you didn't heed to our request to, present yourself at the police station. And of course, that's why things went further. But just the fact that she said, I am willing to forgive you, I had a sigh of relief to say not all hope is lost. And she was very clear. She was very clear. She was very clear and she was very firm. She said, Dopez, you are a victim of circumstances. You've never known me. You've never known her husband. You've never met Mommy Eli Gasa. Neither have you met any of the ladies or the men that you insulted blue black on this media. She said you never met them. So somebody somewhere would have given you those files. Somebody somewhere must have given you those files to vlog. I felt her pain too, just with Big Sis. And that's true. That is absolutely true. And what did she say? She said to you, Sharon Annie, welcome, darling sis. She said to you, my conditions are, or their condition, go and do a genuine, heartfelt apology. That's one of the conditions she gave. They're given. Sit. No. You're going to have a fall. Sit down, please. Oh, good gracious. Sit down, please. Thank you. Did you want some apples? Mommy, bye-bye. Yummy. No? You don't want? Okay. That's fine then. You sure you don't want it? You don't want it? You want it? No? Okay then, that's fine. That's fine. Are we having a collar? Villa Mama TV, my darling sis. Welcome, darling. I see you. Thank you so much for joining. She said, you're having a caller. Sis, should I put you on? Okay. Yeah, you're on. Go on, sis.
Yeah, Bella, I just want to confess something.
Yes.
Because you said that all of us, the community, are the cause of the Dopez's problem. It's true. It's true. You're quite right. I, for one, am part of it. Why? Because we gave her that views.
Yes.
We love Dopez. We watch her. So we watch if we do not encourage her to insult people, but also watching her, giving her that views, make her think she's doing a good thing.
Yes. Yes.
So I am part of it.
I'm
very sorry for that.
Yes, I'm telling you, I've not slept. I've been eaten up by guilt.
That is just so intelligent that you brought this point out. I'm part of it that way. You don't have to go to Dopez to give her people's story or to attack her just by you viewing how she tells people.
Yes.
She thinks she's doing a good thing.
Yes. Yes.
So God, please forgive me because I'm part of it.
Yes. We all are.
Yes. At one point, I pick up my phone because I buy from Dopez. I shop from Dopez. Mostly her body cream is very good on me. I use it.
I can see it on your body, sis.
Yes, I'm naturally, that's my natural color. I realize that it fits me so well.
There you go.
I just stay with it. But for some time now, I don't bought it no more because
Where?
when we started money, I was like, hey, what's happening with it? So I stayed back. I stopped buying.
Yeah.
I stopped buying. And I pick up my phone to get the best to stop. I'm like, I do this to this child. We should go and insult me. We should give me out. I'm like, you know what, my dear? Take my own self and stay quiet. And I sat me quiet.
Yeah.
If I had done that, she would have insulted me. So I sat me quiet.
She would have probably insulted you because she did me, didn't she?
Yes. And what is happening now? My daughter showed yesterday, those who have ears to listen, she was simply saying that for me to forgive because I did those drugs, Dopez. Your sister had brought just trying to protect Dorothy and Dopez. The ball is in your court. If you want to hit her, then you eat Dopez. Free yourself.
Please like the video, guys, and share.
All what you are trying to do, you are trying to protect Dorothy and but the change is in giving you the day that put your sister under the box, under the box to be crushed. You never love this girl for once. Dopez.
Yeah. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Thank you so much, sis. The truth is, that's why if you see on my thumbnail, that thumbnail has a mask. We all have to take off the mask we are masking ourselves and face the truth. You see, we were making fun of mommy asking for a friend, talking about super chat. I will talk about this. That I don't care how people interpret this super chat business. I will talk about it. I'll talk about this super chat business. What is it, Mama? It's finished. It's finished. That was the last one. It's finished. Look, there's nothing there. See? There's nothing there. It's finished. Sorry, guys. One moment. Let's talk about this super chat thing. Like I was saying, that's why I said the mask is for everybody. That mask on my thumbnail is for everybody. We don't mask it. Come out. Own your own part of it. Own your own shit of it. Because we all have done our own part of it. Viewing, super chatting and all. Coming to the super chat business. Auntie Rosemary been doing this show talking about super chat and crime. And people said, oh, don't control the way people super chat and it's people money. And that's right, it's people's money. They have the right to super chat what they want to super chat. But if you want to impact your community, how many, let me ask you guys, how many motivational shows, how many platforms like my platform, Mommy Asking for a Friend platform, Maps TV, Blanche Ingram, how many of those platforms get the amount of super chat that caution platforms have? How many platforms? Not that I'm begging for super chat. I'm not begging for no super chat. I appreciate the one that I get, but I'm trying to say to people, these are the kind of things that we do, and we want to stand back and say, oh, we are clean. Oh, we've done nothing wrong. No, yes, you've done something wrong. When you super chat somebody, it's a motivation. It's a motivation. It's a thank you for what you're doing. Yes. Yes. That's what it is. That's what it is. If you want a better community and you're a senior person, you're a mother and somebody who wants the best for the people, why don't you do the same for platforms that are actually impacting the community positively? Why not? Why not? These are some of the changes that we need to do. If you want to super chat across the board. Or better still, do not do any super chat at all. That's my opinion. It probably be different from what any other person's opinion, but that's my opinion. If you want to really super chat your community, super chat and cut across the board. Yes. You cannot be super chatting when somebody is mashing fire. When somebody is in caution toto, you are super chatting. What is that? What are you saying? It means times the toto. It means inflate the toto. Oh my God. Hello. Do you want to be on the show, darling? Okay. Yeah.
Bella.
Yes, darling.
Am I on the show now?
You are, darling. Carry on. I am.
Okay.
Mama.
First and foremost, I would say this is a wonderful show. I wish 237 had Auntie Bella, so many Auntie Bellas on
Bless
the
your heart. Bless your heart. Thank you, darling.
Maybe our problems have been half solved.
My God.
So, Auntie Bella, I just want to give my own contribution to the show.
Yeah.
With the way things are going on now. First, I just want to say that, you know, at one point, I want to convince myself that 237 media space is possessed. Because of the way things are happening, and even though the things are happening, people are not still learning. I will not say everybody, some people are learning, but some are not learning. Because at this point in time, I did not even expect what is happening on the street now to be happening, like seriously. When this apology of this lady, what's her name, Sarah, came in, I was like, okay, finally, thank God. Finally, this one will open everybody's eyes. Finally, people will realize themselves. If Sarah could do this, I'm sure, because everybody knew that she was the leader. She was the one leading all this abusive way of vlogging. So I was like, oh, thank God. I was so happy because I thought it will be a lesson to all the other vloggers and all the other people. But then, like seriously, I am not seeing that, like the way I felt that day, I'm not feeling the same now, because I think that the things are going more worse.
I don't know what is actually happening, and to be like, I don't know what our society. I don't know if some like I think there is an. I don't want to put it on an evil spirit or on Satan because
Mama.
we let ourselves.
P, welcome.
We let ourselves being used. As I said last time when I called in Mommy Bree's show, I said when something happens to us, first let's blame ourselves 70% before we put the blame on another person, because we are measures. We are of age, and we can make decisions for ourselves. If somebody brings an idea to you and you don't want to execute it, you can as well tell that person, no, this is not my style. We have some. There are people who have been on the media for long.
Thank you, Blanche. Thank you. You said something. Just reminded me of something.
You have been on the media for a very long time now. I think close to 1 year and a half or 2 years. You are not doing what others are doing. So I don't see how people will say that. Yes, they were being influenced. I know that they say bad word corrupts good manners. That I understand. I understand it happens like that, but doesn't it also mean that when something happens, we need to use it as a means, as an advantage to learn? And the question we should be asking ourselves now: are the vloggers really learning? Did they use this thing that happens to Dopez to learn? Are they turning back? Are they redressing their mistakes?
They are still insulting it. They are still shouting Toto, 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 Toto.
It is even more worse. I have been going. Somebody like me, Auntie Bella, I go to all shows. The only thing I do is that when I get into a show, I said hello in this house. If the show doesn't really, if it is not something that I can, like when you see me comment under your show a lot, it's because it is impacting me. Sometimes I just watch other shows from the background. I don't say anything because it's not even something you can say something. You understand? I go to all shows. I will not come and make good girl thing that I don't go to this show, I don't go to this show. I go to all shows. The only difference is that there are shows that are more active there, and there are others that I am just...
This is Belinda Paul, welcome.
Like that. So now, Auntie Bella, as I have seen that on this street, people use people to settle their battles. On this street, people, like what has just happened, somebody was talking to another person recorded that person and sent to the vloggers.
Jesus Christ.
What is her intention? If not to make these people continue fighting, if not to put confusion in everything that is already happening. So you see that there are times that misunderstanding come on this street, not because the two people in question are really hurting each other, or not because they hurt each other, because other people like third party came inside to make it worse, or to bring more confusion, as for the case of Mama Jax and Auntie Naswa and Uncle Ben's voice. Now, one time on this street, I learned that people, I came to understand that vloggers can really lie just because they hate you, or just because their friends hate you. You remember one time when, I'm sorry to call her name, but I have to call because it's an example I want to give here. When our sister Blinks wanted to do her, is it her engagement, right? You remember that time?
Yes, I remember Blinks' engagement, yes.
Okay. This engagement, Auntie Bella, before God and man, I am a mother who gives birth to children. I will not stand and just lie because I want to protect somebody, or because Blinks is my friend. I want to know. Before God and man, this engagement was planned by Blinks' husband and me. And I, the two of us planned this engagement. The two of us actually... she invited the people who had to come for this engagement, taking contact from Blinks' phone secretly without Blink knowing. Me and him actually went to the venue of this engagement. I looked for somebody to decorate this venue. The person was decorating while I was supervising believe me, Blinks wasn't there when this decoration was taking place.
Try.
Blinks, it was a big surprise to her because she never even knew her husband and I were planning anything of that sort. But when this engagement actually took place and everything was sent to the media, the photos and so on, people said on their channel categorically as if they were there that Blinks was the one who came and decorated her hall, then came later to pretend as if she never knew. I was like, Jesus Christ, is this how this media is? Is this how people can just lie because they hated or because they hate a particular person? That is the day I said, okay, maybe we might be following this saga, but we don't actually know how.
Please like the video, guys. Like and share, subscribe.
I said so because I was actually the one who did that. Then seeing on the media, seeing people saying that she was seen as at the venue decorating her own hall, I was like, okay, some people are dying on this media while they are innocent. That is what I just concluded.
Yeah.
So you see to what extent people can lie just because they hate somebody. So in all of this on the media, there are people who are dying innocently. There are people who have been accused of doing something that they never did. There are people who, just because they hate you, they go around saying things about you. So with all of this, I don't know why we cannot still pick
Shona, you're welcome, darling.
and learn. We cannot still pick out these things and learn. We still continue to do the same thing. People still continue to insult. People still continue to set confusion. And the one that pains me the more, Auntie Bella, is that all these people that are doing this shit on the media are mothers. They are not children. They are not even, I cannot say they are below 25. If you're after 30, you are.
This is Belinda Paul, welcome.
How can people just get up and decide to spoil the community and decide to destroy other people's future and decide to set confusion in families? How can people just get up and decide to do this if this is not if they are not the devil themselves? Like, you know, I want to think that devil is it's not a super God's
love, I will come to it.
We are the devils. We are the devils.
Mm-hmm.
We are, Auntie Bella, it saddens my heart to see
Thank
that.
you, Dr. I.
People doing these things are people that we respect, people that we look up to, and people that when they talk, we see them as role models, as I can put it. But they come around, they go behind the blinds, they set confusion, they come in front and behave as though they don't know anything and behave as though they were not aware. And because, why am I saying so? Let me still take example about this engagement of Blinks. It was said that the person who gets that information was the owner of that place where we were making that the way we were making that engagement.
Oh my God!
How can people even look at that owner now, knowing fully well that somebody came to you
and you violated the privacy? Yeah.
Away, and after that you use it and even put a lie on it, send her name out there and say the contrary. And this is what is happening to our Cameroonian society. This is what is happening. We cannot trust anybody again. It is really high time they changed their way. It is high time they realized themselves. I just pray that they should use what has happened to Dopez it should be a turning point for all of them. It is not all about money. It is not all about fame.
No.
It's not all about popularity.
No.
I said the other day in Mommy's show, and it's something that happened to me. Somebody told me, entered my inbox and told me, Blanche, if you want to have more subscribers, just insult.
Don't you dare! Don't do it! Don't ever do it! How?
You can apologize.
Jesus!
Instead of going going to one show or the other saying that please subscribe, please subscribe. Somebody said like that to me. I just blocked the
Jesus
person.
Christ.
I cannot build myself on that. That cannot never be me. It's not me and it will never be me. When I just send that reply, I blocked that person because I knew what the person would come next and say. So if people could be a bit responsible and do things the right way and stop putting blames on people, that is this person that said that I should do this, is this person that said that I should do this, what about you as a person? We should start asking ourselves those questions. We should not only put blames. That is why the other day I will say it and I say it again. 70% of the blame, Dopez should blame herself. The rest can be divided and put on the viewers, the people who give information, the people who send her to go do those things.
Yeah.
Because it is you first before any other person.
Yeah.
You decide, you sit down and decide and define your life. Don't let people define your life for you. Don't let people decide how you're going to live your life for you. So, Auntie Bella, I am I don't know, I'm so confused in this 237 up to an extent that I don't even know.
Don't be, it's okay. We just need to figure things out.
Auntie Bellas on the street.
Oh, bless you. Bless your heart, darling. Bless you.
You will not only learn the grammar.
You're doing amazing.
You will also have sense.
Thank you. You're doing amazing. You're doing
I
amazing.
just thank God for the show, and I pray that we should, from all the things that you are explaining, and let me say something before I go.
Yeah.
You see what you are just explaining now, this is just a normal scenario, something that happened, and you are explaining in good faith. But believe me, tomorrow you will see your name on that shows saying something else. You will see your name under some other shows misinterpreting your word and your intention. They will force words into, like, they will forcefully bring
Blanche, baby sis, listen, let me tell you this. You know, my mom always said this. Let me tell you, this will be no news. My mom always said to me, if somebody tells you that a dog has beaten somebody, if a dog bites a human being, it's no news. But when you hear that a human being bites a dog, it's news. So if I get up and see that on, okay, if I get up and see that on platforms, I will not be surprised. So don't worry. Yeah.
Very wise. So, Auntie Bella, let me just end here. I am in the show.
Thank you. Thank you so much, darling. Thank you. Thank you so Thank you. Thank you, Blanche. Please, that's Blanche Ingram, my baby sis.
Okay,
Thank you, darling. Please, that's Blanche Ingram. Support her, please. Let's subscribe. Don't go into her inbox and tell her to insult people to grow her platform. She's not going to do it. She will not do it because that's not her. Right. Blanche said something here which is very intriguing. She said, don't do things for yourself, not for others. And I'll say this, do things that please you, not others. And when she said that, something came to my mind. Simple Sandy, the firecracker is here. Welcome, darling sis, I see you. Something came to my mind. Let me give you an example. Bella always helps. I always like to help. I'll call Auntie right back. I don't want to forget about this. I'll call Auntie. Let me just pick her actually. Hello, Auntie.
How are you?
I'm good, Auntie. Thank you.
This is very, very important.
Yes.
Important.
Yes, you're on.
I greet everybody in this house.
I heard the graduation girl. Welcome, sis.
I greet everybody in the house and I come in peace. And so much has gone on. This information that I have, and I'm talking about this, I'm very emotional.
Oh, God.
I'm very emotional because I've worked so hard since Friday. As much as I'm part of this case against Sarah, I'm still the one that is standing in gap to fight so we can see what we can do to retract. For people to go out there and are insulting me all day today. That is a pretense. Do you people know what we have been through, what I've been through? Do you people know what the defendant of this case have been through? Do you people know what Florence and her family have been through? I stand here for people to go on Facebook yesterday and lie. For people to call on, to send an information to Dive, to claim that it was a judgment that was passed. I beg you to fear God.
What judgment, Auntie?
They read that against Sierra. Who could fear God?
Yeah. So that was fake?
Post it. It's public record. Why don't you post it? Anybody can type anything and give it to to read. You could stop.
Right.
You
Right.
could stop. It's not nice. She has done bad. Oh man, everybody knows. It's like cutting somebody little by little to kill them.
So whatever they wrote there was a lie.
All these things are lies.
God.
I have the case, I have the warrant, I have everything. Meet me on my show today in the next 2.5 hours. Let me put it all out for the world to see. I've been holding on to this. But since people want to challenge me, I'm going to put it out today. Bring your own. You can stop.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Stop on the lies. Enough is enough is enough. If we say that we are forgiving this kid and we want peace to reign and we want things to be right and we want to bring all these rules, then let's not be telling lies. Because every time you use things like this and you put out lies, you lose credibility and people will never believe anything else that you say. And especially when you stand in
Yes.
you call yourself an attorney or a lawyer, you should be the worst person to stand up and put out lies. Today, I'm going to tell you people how this life was generated, why it was generated, why they thought that they could do this. Meet me on my show at 2:30. I have all the information. And when I'm done, I'll post all the information, the court system, everything, the court order, the court number. I'll put it on my page.
Wow. Oh my God. Wow.
This is ridiculous. Like people are taking credit. What is there to take credit about? What we want is not to kill. What we are doing is overkill. We want to shape her and to let her learn. The people are doing it now like it's an overkill to prove a point. What point are we proving? People get out of town. Enough is enough.
Chai, Papa God. Chai, good gracious.
So I'm sorry.
Oh no, don't be sorry, Auntie. It's okay. It's okay. Oh God.
Do you have any question for me?
No, Auntie, no, we'll watch your show to get clarifications. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Wow. Okay. Wow, we'll have to go and follow the show and see what's happening. Yeah, before Auntie called, I was I don't know why people derive pleasure in lying. I said when you lie, you have to generate multiple lies to cover up the original lies. It's crazy. It's crazy. Co-host. Oh, co-host is dead behaving herself. So, what I say, what Blanche said, don't follow the crowd. I remember, do things that are right, not necessarily because you want to please the crowd. I'll give you guys an example what happened. For people who know me, I do my thumbnails alone. I do my thumbnails. Some YouTubers come to me to ask how to do thumbnails. I teach them. Others come to me to help them do 1 or 2 thumbnails. I do it. I teach them. And I remember vividly a day, a YouTuber asked me to do a thumbnail for them. And on that thumbnail, I had to put people, and one of the people that had to go on that thumbnail was Maitre Mado's sick husband. God. When I saw that picture, I wrote to them, I said, you know what? I will put the pictures of the other people that you've given me. But you see the man who's on the sick bed, I can never do it. I can never do it because that's against my principle. I can never go against my beliefs and values and principles. I cannot do it. I cannot see myself go down to put a sick man on a bed, on a poster. I said no. Even saying it now, I'm literally palpitating. I cannot do it. I couldn't do it. So I texted and I said, please, I can't. I'm sorry. And you know what? I appreciate their reaction. And they respected me for that. They said, no, sis, I understand. I appreciate you and I respect your decision. Everybody needs to do that. It's not perfect. You won't do it all the time. You will fall sometimes. But strive to stick to your values. Don't do things to hurt others that they haven't hurt you. Don't do it. What do you gain? What do you gain? What do you gain? If I put that man on the poster And Dopez was where she is now. You guys think I would have been even sleeping? Because I would have been probably shaking and shitting and pissing like the other drones are shitting and pissing. Yes. Yes. But I know the consequences. I know of doing such an act. I know. I can't. Imagine at your most vulnerable, somebody is trying to damage you. I cannot do it. Yeah. Now let's go to back before we're running up to what Metro Mado said on her show. Metro Mado gave 3 conditions. She gave 3 conditions. She said, 1, Dopez, if you're watching me. If you're watching me. She said, go back and do a proper apology. Because as much as she felt pity for you, for the apology you did, she wants to see a thorough apology. And when I think about a thorough apology, what do I think? She probably wants you to explain how you feel now after reflecting on the actions that you did. And what is actually making you to come out and apologize? And what are you going to do differently going forward? To me, these are some of the things she wants to see in your apology. It's fair, it's well and good naming people, but it needs to be, very specific, explicit. It needs to be specific and explicit. If I were you, this is a suggestion I'll make for you. What have you learned? You've sat in your quiet moment. What exactly did you think? What are you going to do differently? Secondly, she said, you must bring out all the drones that have been giving you information of innocent mothers, fathers, and children to vlog. She said that. She said that. And I'm glad she said that, because when she said that, she also stated that they are willing to pardon you because you're a victim of circumstances, but you have to come out and say exactly who gave you the stories, with all the screenshots, with all the voice notes, with any text messages. You have to bring the proof, because when you bring the proof, they will now redirect their action to face the drones. My dear baby sister, don't die alone. Do not. It doesn't matter who was the drone. Be it Mrs. BJ Benjamin, be it your other mommy, Mama Jax, be it Auntie Nam's boy, be it your sister Hotbox, be it Henzel, be it Lady B, be it Villa Mama, be it me, be it whoever. If the person is a drone, my dear sister, do not die alone. Come out and spit it out. Don't go down alone. Don't. You cannot. Because if you don't bring out the drones, you're not freeing the community. You are not. Because those people are still among us, and they will keep repeating this vicious cycle. They will look for the next YouTuber to go and start using as the medium to cause havoc. Bring them out. Bring them out, my sister. Bring them out. Free yourself. Free your daughter. Bring them out. Spit it out. Say it. Say it. And free yourself. Say it. Say it. Let people not be painting you black, whereas their hands as dark as the bottom of my grandma's pot in the days. Say it. Spit it out. Spit it out. Bafu Pikin, welcome, Mama. Spit it out. And then, her last condition, she said, all the mothers that have been paying you to go and insult. Stop. I'm almost running off. Thank you. It's okay. It's okay, baby. Eat. It's okay. Eat. Eat. Good girl. Thank you. She said, all the mothers that have been paying you to insult people, all of them that have been giving you money to pay people, that these mothers should come. They should not just, they have to come with them. You or these mothers, they have to pay their flights. They have to go to Dubai, and because they cannot just withdraw a case. They are happy to withdraw to drop the charges, but of course, to withdraw a case warrants money. And she said the money that Mommy Elin Gasa has used, people, they need to pay back. And they will have to pay that money, and they will have to pay the money for the case withdrawal. So these mothers need to come. So you guys go to Dubai. They need to put the money down for the case to be withdrawn and pay, you know, the initial money cost that has been actually put into the case. So my sister, my baby sister, you can free yourself. You can free yourself. Hello, sis.
Hello, sis. Is it like this?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, I just took my break.
Yeah. Go on, sis. You're on.
I've been watching the short film passively since my work.
Yeah.
Because this show, this show, I couldn't say anything because I was like in the theater, you know, so I really did not really participate. But today I'm a bit free, so I want to take my mind.
Yes.
Yeah. This is the time for Namsbua and Gami Jacks to bring out the money. They said they're going to empty their bank accounts. Mado, as you said, and on your taxes, they should walk all the way to Dubai and all those water and that case. Mommy, Eli, whatever you have spent, we want it to. Now is the time. Now is the time. Let's see how good mothers are. It's not by talking, by action. It's action. We want to say it now or never. Dopez not says, draw your ears. Let them follow you to Dubai. Let them bring that money. Empty about account. Go over in America. Bring that money. Sister Madonna, I see your heart.
Yeah.
I know where you're coming from.
Yes.
I know what to say. All you wanted, you want me to be free. But under that condition, which I support you.
Yeah.
Now, where are you? My guys, fear me. What that money I do, wonderful. We want it. Yours, call mothers.
It's okay, sis. No caution.
Hot box. Let me laugh. They will loud because there will be nobody in this street. Anybody out here, you people talking about hot box case. Oh, Bella, if I hear you about the spicy, you get me. And for Dopez, because you love me.
Oh, my followers are already warning me. Oh, God.
It's coming. I'm here waiting.
Oh, God. You guys see, this is my caller. This caller is one of my strongest supporters. She used to support certain people because of me. She had to backtrack. This caller, you guys see. This is my darling sister. Yeah. These are the conditions that those women have to pay the initial legal cost, and they have to pay all the legal costs to withdraw the case. These are things that can be done. But now we need people to contribute, especially you, dearest drones. You, dearest drones, come and free this girl. Come and free this girl. Free her, please. Come and free her. Oh my God, my phone is going to go off. Because money is needed now. Money is needed now. Come and free her. Come and free her. Enough already. So these are the conditions. So I'm calling on everybody. I need to end the show now. I'm begging on every single person. Mommy Elinga, sir. Oh, Papa God. Co-host, please. Mommy Elinga, sir. Mama, I know I've sent you a message. I've inboxed you to beg, to plead. On my screen again, I'm saying it. On my screen again, I'm saying it. Please find it in your heart to forgive Dopez. Find it in your heart to forgive her. Please. I know you are a mother, a woman of God. And I know you will find somewhere a little space in your heart to open it up to her. Please. She made a mistake. Ego took over. External influences misled her. She made wrong and poor choices. And we're where we are. Please. Have some mercy on her. Auntie Mado, Metro, please. I saw your heart. I saw it. I've never watched any of your video. I just heard somebody mention that you did a video and I had to go watch it. I saw your kind nature. I was like, wow. Wow. Regardless of everything, you are willing to forgive this girl with the conditions, which we totally understand. May God continue to bless you guys. May God continue to give you that open heart to hear her out. And, thank you for actually even considering to free her. Because anybody in your situation would not even want to hear it. But you still have that open-mindedness, and I thank you and I applaud you for it. And all the other mothers and their husbands were begging. She's made a mistake. I'm sure she's learned from it. I'm sure she has. I believe she has. I believe she has. And I believe this situation will make her come out to be a better version of herself. I believe that. And Dopez, if you know what is good for you, my baby sis, this is a perfect opportunity for you. Take this incident as a blessing somehow and run with it. Make a turnaround. You can be the ambassador for respect and integrity in our community. You can be the ambassador for peace, love, harmony, unity in our community. You can be the ambassador for youth who want to impact their community and instill values in their community. All is not lost. The ball is in your court. You have the knife and the yam. We will support you. I'm praying for you that may God give you the stamina, the courage to go through this. Because all you need now is emotional support. More than anything. More than anything in the world. Emotional support. That's what you need. So my dear people, let's keep putting these young girls' life into our prayers. Keep praying for her. Praying for her daughter. That God will keep her safe. Hello, sis.
Smell.
Hi, Miss Kim.
Yeah. Can I contribute a little bit?
Oh, yes. Go on, darling.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. The tension is really, really high. I can see the comment section. Mrs. Bell.
Yeah.
The day you involve in saga, I will just drop you.
what is even involved in saga, Miss Kim? Why would I be involved in saga?
Miss Bell, why were you trying to involve yourself in a saga between or mediate between Man Bibi and Jackie?
Oh, I have to. These are women that I love. I have to. Sorry, it has nothing to do with it has nothing to do with social media. It was some people that I respect, and this is what you guys understand. My relationship with Mommy Brie is not a matter of social media no more. It's like a big sister, a small sister relationship.
So how are you going to justify the fact that you've been accused of the said voice notes?
Mommy, I cannot control people's action, Miss Kim. I'm only responsible for what I'm only responsible for my action. What they do and take and run with it, I have nothing else to do about it. I cannot control the way they behave. I can only plead and beg,
Yeah, it was because you were involved in one way or the other. That's why you were being accused. Yeah, that aside, I just have a few questions for Mom Bibi and her friend. I don't know. These mummies, and I'm not sure I have to say anything about it. Yeah, because from the way I speak, maybe they will feel I'm disrespectful or something of sort. My first question is, how did the voice note get out? Who made the records?
Sorry, I can't even answer.
Where was the person making the record? Were you not aware that the person was recording you? If that person records and sends it out, that means that is what you people have been doing. It is typical of you people. Someone cannot get up, just record you out of the blues and send it out. No, that is something that you people are used to it. People are used to it. It's not as if you just no. Wasn't she aware that she was recording?
No, she was not. She said she was. She stated she did not know that Auntie Nams was recording. I blame Auntie Nams for recording it and sharing it out.
Really? A voice that they say is for 45 minutes. You put together. Someone is, and then may I ask why was the reason of sending the voice note to the vloggers?
That's my question.
What was her reason for sending that voice note out?
Sit down, honey, please.
Okay. I don't want to say so much. And yeah, I see some comments here on the comment section. I see people like begging Sierra to send out people who sent her to
Yes, that's the first condition. She has to bring it out.
Yeah. And then my question is, why begging her? Why is she resisting to provide people, or is she protecting the people?
We don't know.
That's my question. Because I think it should not be the matter of begging her. It's like maybe if it hurts her so much, if it's really nothing, she will need no advice. Nobody will advise her to go send those voice notes.
No, Miss Kim, when you're in a situation like this, sometimes you're squashing between two walls. Okay, you're thinking maybe the mothers that whoever gave you the drone, you had a personal relationship with that person. Sometimes you feel like you want to sacrifice yourself for that person, and that could well be the situation she's finding herself in. But we need her to look at the bigger picture. She has to think about herself now and no one else. What matters now is her freedom and her daughter's happiness. Nothing else matters.
Yeah, that is my question, because sorry, the question is not to you, but maybe she'll be listening. Because is she going to sacrifice her life for over 50 or 60 years, people over her child, herself, her future and everything? That is my question.
Yay!
So that is what I'm asking. So, because I don't see the reason why people should plead on her to send it out and so on. She's the one. She is big enough to know. She is already mature enough to know what is good.
Miss Kim, we know, but we have to, at this stage, we don't know her state of mind. So we just have to keep doing anything that can prompt
That is it. Her state of mind. That is the reason I'm saying, is she going to sacrifice all of this? She should think about her state of mind, because this is pressure. The more like she's like trying to stay or maybe try to protect, the more pressure she got, and the more mental state, the more deteriorating her mental state is.
Oh,
anything she can do to free herself, to be in good terms with, to be the bubbling person she used to be, the happy person she used to be, I think it will be good. That is all my contribution.
Thank you so much, Miss Kim. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, God. Right, Papa God. This situation is just too much. Now, I want to call on all the mothers, all my aunties, all my seniors on this street, my sisters, my brothers. If we all love Dopez, if we all love this young girl we call Dopez, if she's once been yours, put your differences aside. I see and I laugh. It's a matter of ego. It's a matter of pride. Where's that going to lead us to? Will pride and ego help? Will pride and ego help? There's pride before a fall. Put pride and ego aside. Let's forget about our petty differences. Let's focus. Look at the way Brenda dropped everything and opened her hands and welcomed Dopez. Look at how she did it. I couldn't believe it. These are two people fighting. I couldn't believe it. We can do it. That's an example that we can do it. Put your differences aside. You may not like BBTV, but put your hatred aside, and for the sake of Sarah, come together and plead on her behalf. You may not like Hotbox, you may not like Henzel, you may not like Mommy Jax, you may not like any other person, Mommy asking for a friend, you may not like Brenda. Put your differences, put them and bottle them up in a bottle, chuck them in River Mongo, and come with your mature mind and help this young girl. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. Can we not for once speak unanimously? Can we not? Can we not? Circumstances bring people together. Just wait. Circumstances bring people together. They come together, regardless of the differences, to save somebody or for a common goal that could save a party that both parties love or an issue that both parties want to protect. Can we not do that? Must we be going around insulting each other, dragging one another, instead of focusing on what is at hand, what is at stake, the bigger picture, Dopez's freedom, her daughter? Come on now. Come on, everybody. Please. Please, if we've never been united before, who knows, maybe God has done this thing to make us think. What is important? Disunity or harmony? Please, I beg of us all. Please. For this young girl's sake, let's respect one another. All we need, people's opinions, productive one, rational opinions, not just people who want to talk because they want to say something. If you must say something constructive. Say it, something constructive that can help this young girl. Or better still, just be mute and watch others. And for those who can reach out to her, talk to her. Maybe she just needs a voice, somebody to check and make sure she's okay. So please, let's learn to respect one another. And we need to stop this caution, the insult. We need to stop. Play your part. You, the viewer. What are you doing? Do you go there every time to cheer them, to give them the views, to call and encourage them to insult? But what do you do? What do you do? What are you going to do differently? You watching. Are you going to keep going only to the platforms that are saggering, the platform that are crushing people? Or are you also going to encourage platforms like this one to push more positive messages out there? What are you going to do? Are you going to go around insulting people who have never heard you, who don't even know you? What are you going to do to change the narrative in our community? What are you going to do? Let's think. The onus is on you and I. I repeat again, that onus is on you and I. I'll leave us with this for today. So I want to thank everybody. Please, if you're watching me, and if this is your first time stumbling on this channel, or this is your first time joining us and visiting us, don't forget, please subscribe. I would love to see the subscription go up after this show, because we need to continue to grow. We need to continue to impact our community positively in every little way you can. So I really want to appreciate every single person, the callers, the commenters, and all the newbies who came in today. I welcome you all and I appreciate you all. So thank you all. I think I'll leave you all for now. Dr. Opo, I thank you so much. God's love. Thank you so much, darling sis. I appreciate you so much for coming. And just give a shout out and then we can go. Just Babes, Big Sis, thank you so much. Yvonne Novak, thank you so much, darling. Thank you so much. The first time I saw your name, you're probably watching from the back for a long time. Treaty, my darling sis. Cruise Control, thank you so much. Big Mommy, thank you. Pope Rochambeau, thank you. The Pope. The Mother, my wisdom sis, thank you so much for always being there. Simple Sandy, our firecracker, thank you so much. Auntie Titi, thank you so much. I don't go Lily. Thank you so much. Lulu, thank you so much. Bella, also call us fake profile where be the 40 saga. Yes, I've said it, Lulu. I said it already. I said it, darling. I said it. Did I not put a post on my community page and a fake profile came and said, come off for here, you two with your war face. Some people are so depressed. It's start to remember. Thank you so much. Unmerited Grace, my mama. Thank you. Queen Atkins Diamond. Thank you, darling. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. Dr. Opu. My darling. Thank you so much. Tata Monono. Thank you. God's love. Mom of two boys. Sis Goretta. Who else? Busybody. Queen Bridget. I appreciate everyone. Sister Melinda, Paul, Miss Kim, Blanche Ingram, Big Cyril. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much. And until then, I wish you all a lovely rest of the week. And I'll see you on our next show. Thank you all so much. Thank you. Oh, peace person. Oh, my mama for life. I don't know what I would do without you, my mama. Thank you so much for always being there. Thank you, mama. I love you so much. Thank you so much for always being there. Dopez, baby sis, be strong. Be strong, my darling. Juicy's good, my juiciest sis. Where are you? Mommy asking for a friend, my auntie Diara. So, Come on, ma. Oh, thank you from your aunties and mommies. I'm on TV. Oh, my selflesses. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Oh, back, when you let Massa. Oh, Siri. Oh, the queen of culture, guys. The queen of culture is in the house. The artist to this track is in the house. Sir. For that fact, I have to get up and dance. Yes. What? Mouse, Alele. The winner. Mama, me, I'm Woo! I only for. Hey. Aya, oh. Nuye ba mo kurule masa. Powondi. Machine wo powodi o. Machine wo po. Angomare meti kwene sasa lo. Angomare meti kwene sasa. Amulonjini wo powodi. Chupa. Ayonufo. Pop some love to Siri for this hot track, guys. Come on, guys, pop some love for my mama. Woo! Chua! Yeah. Are you on the floor? Yeah. Love you guys. Bye guys. Love you guys so much. Thank you all so much for coming. Beautiful Emma, Bafu Pekin. Bafu people don't enter house. Bye guys. Love you all. Bye.